No, no, I'm going to pray to the four corners. Okay, for the benefit of anyone that's listening, my name is Red Elk. And I'm in Missouri and going to be teaching a few how-to things today to the people. And one of the things is you start with prayer time. And in my case, I'm going to start prayer time in the Indian manner. There's 4 directions. And you start, at least the inner Hyoka, start with the 4 directions. The first one is east, and then south, and then west, and then north in a clockwise manner. And you present tobacco, and in this case I'm smoking a cigarette. It's not necessary to have a pipe, and it's certainly not necessary for anybody to do it this way. You know, prayer is prayer. That's all there is to it. But in our way, the way of the inner Hyoka, we go right to left. We start left and go right like a clock. Mm-hmm. And we go east and talk to the spirits, the main spirit of the east. And then on around, stopping at all 4 total. Then we go and talk to Mom Earth, the great turtle. And then we talk to Dad, Father, Son, Holy Ghost. You'd think that it would be the 3 first and then the others, but I just do as I'm trained. I don't understand. I just do as I train. And though I could do this with a pipe, it's the intent. It is not necessary, even with tobacco, although it is a polite way of doing it. Would you go get me my drum, please? It's inside the house. And in our way, normally I bring a spirit caller, a rattle, but the drum will work. And there's been occasions when I didn't have a rattle, didn't have a drum, but I had a job to do, and again, it's the intent. I happened to have a 2-liter pop bottle, plastic, and looking around for something to rattle, it dawned on me, my car keys. You know, it doesn't matter what you're doing, you're just doing it. And so I will not interpret what I'm saying, but I am literally talking to 4 angels. The angel of the east is in charge of the other 3. He's the supervisor. And each angel is in charge of a certain portion of the year's weather. And the angel of the east is in charge of summer. The angel of the south is in charge of spring. The angel of the west is in charge of the weather situation during all the year, you know, blowing winds and stuff like that. Basically, that's what he does, is blow the winds, and he's the one that sends the hurricanes and thunder and lightning and stuff. The angel of the north is the only one that looks like a female. There's no sex involved, but boy, she's a knockout angel and very definite female. All white hair, white skin, white clothing. And her name is Northwind. And she's in charge of the winter. So she'll send snow, and the guy out of the west will blow the snow where it's supposed to go. Mm-hmm. And they all do it at orders of the supervisor of the east, who gets his orders direct from Pop, the creator. And we're taught to ring the doorbell, if you please, of these 4 spirits. And the rattle is normally the doorbell. Well, I don't have my car keys with me. I don't have a rattle per se, but I do have a drum, and that'll work. It's being polite. It's going up and ringing the doorbell and letting them know somebody's out here wanting to talk to them. Mm-hmm. So we're taught to shake the rattle 4 times, 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we just, generally we shut our eyes, but it's not necessary. We can see these angels all of a sudden appear. And, or spirits, others see the four directions in a different view. You know, they don't see angels, but we do. And so I will proceed. And I will be talking in medicine language when I talk to them. Kiote mahayota hayatska. Iota mahayota hey. Hata tai ho hate hota kumkwa. Iwaska ichiteke mahete. Matata ho hata hayote ma. Kiota kana yote mahoi. Iwaske chatakwate mahiwai. Iska ichatamkwa. Kito kwahete wahete. Chata kwahei I always come to me, and I can see this great angel. They are miles and miles high. Teota, mama heota, ikwata, iske, ikode chichichantana. Ito kwata inaneskene. Esko chitakwaite kumomahe en ai. Ikwahi and ikwahi, you know, iska ichitakoi. Kochatakwe, I. He bowed his head to me in affirmative. He will come. Thank you, my friend. Ho. Now I am aimed south. You just stand in one particular spot and do your thing. But basically what I've done is invite the spirit to enter this circle of learning, and if he can't, or if he so wills it for whatever reason, to send an emissary or more than one to this meeting and bless it and be there with it. And this happens. Now the spirit of the east, the one I just spoke with, he's the only of the four that actually have wings. And he's dressed in a long white robe-like thing. And he's a white-looking angel. The spirit of the south looks like an old Uncle Tom black man. He's an angel, and he wears a slouchy old hat and southern old slouchy clothes. And he never talks, but you see what he's saying in his eyes. And these eyes, I've only seen eyes like this one time, and they're quite a bit stronger than his, and that's the eyes of Christ. You get to see what he's thinking. He shows pictures like looking at 2 TV sets, and it's just pure love. This is a cool dude, an old black man angel, and he's our size. He's the only one that isn't a giant. Some reason. Kuate mahate, waska ichota kungiwate mahayota, matata hiwate mahayake. Kichete koata na mahayota kuata, mahete. Mahayaska ichita kaihito, ai. He too bows his head. He will come. Thank you. And I point my tobacco, in this case my lit cigarette, and I inhale and blow smoke towards him. Now I go to the west. This angel looks unlike any angel. It's just rolling thunderclouds, rolling power. And in that mass of rolling clouds just rolling miles high, deep. I have no idea how deep. This one has a face in it, and it's made up of clouds. And his name is Storm. And I don't know the names of the east or of the south. But Storm is a personal friend of mine. He once told me that he would do anything I asked, and within the weather realm. And he's proved to be very true to his word. So, therefore, after seeking permission from Dad, the Creator, who gives the orders to the Spirit of the East, who then gives the orders to whoever he needs here, are the four. The job is done with Dad's approval. And through Storm, I've been able to stop snow and make blizzards, stop the rain for, unfortunately, almost 3 months in one place, because I was just too busy to get the job done that I needed no rain in. And there was a drought in my area because of me. Nobody knew it. But he stopped it. And I can stop the wind. I say I can. He does. Or split it around me, or a certain area, or make it shoot way over the sky. And I have to do this at times and during my sweat lodge fire making because of the sparks. I'm right in the woods and the bushes, deep bushes as well as woods. And I don't need to start a forest fire when I do this. So he's kind enough to take care of that problem for me. Jota kuete no mahiwate. Oh, hey, hey. Ki chatakun kuete. Maske chatakun kuete. Kole miauto kwahai. Mahi ti tahuai kai. Waske chitakai hai. Mata. Hai. Kochata kuete. Hewa nta. Ma hiwata. Hakwa ikwa hai. Oi. I hiwata. Ma hiwate. Hai. He's telling me he'll not only come, but he'll send the little people. And in this case, he's showing me who they are. And they're tiny, very short little Eskimo beings. And I've had them show up in my sweat lodge and stuff before. They're part of his workers. And he's going to have those be at this meeting as well as he himself. They're, in a sense, his emissaries. But anyway, he's coming, and I don't know, we'll have 3 to 5 of these little guys. I don't know if anybody will see them but me, but they'll be there. Chete poeta maaske, uchatakunkwa. Hi. Oh, thank you, my friend. Now we go to Northwind. This beautiful angel. I tease her all the time, and she tells me to be ashamed of yourself. But she's a knockout. Just as lovely as ever. Oh, man. Don't quiete, mind quiete. She told me to quit that. She's a knockout. She's a real sweetheart. Darn, she knows my thoughts, see, and I'm not going in bed with her, but I'm really teasing her. But anyway, on with business. Kita na hiwate maite uska. Isiska, hiske kochatakin kiwete. Mana hiwate na hiwate. Hi, thank you, my lady. Oh, she said she will come. Oh. Now I go back to the Spirit of the East, but I'm not talking to the Spirit of the East. This is where I go to Mother Earth and to the Father, Son, Holy Ghost.